Hello, it's Jessica from the Dominant Sticks YouTube channel, and I think I got allergies or something. Who knows? But anyways, as you can tell, this is the weather. It snowed, and it's still snowing off and on. And this is how much snow we have right now. About maybe 2 to 4 inches, maybe 2 to 3 inches. I don't know. Maybe just 2.5 inches or so. But this is the weather. It's not really that cold. I don't think right now. I'm actually out here in like a t-shirt and just sleep pajamas. But yeah, this is the snow we got. And in here, it's colder than what I think it is, I guess. It's below 30 some degrees out here on the temperature thermometer thing. But I'll walk out here to the front of the driveway and show you all. That wind is blowing and it is a little bit colder. I've not really been doing much the past day or two, few days or whatever, ever since the flood happened, which thankfully, like I said, we don't have no reason to complain, and we wasn't affected by the flood this time like we was back in July of 2022. And I actually think the flooding was worse this time in Pikeville than what it was in Letcher County. I know you really shouldn't compare the two or whatever, but I think it was worse this time than what it was back in July of 2022. I think it, from my understanding, I haven't been over there nothing. I'm not going to be over there, but I'm just going to stay out of the way, and I don't live over there right now, so I'll just be staying out of the way or whatever. But the flooding happened so bad over there in Pikeville, I believe, because of that river that's next to, like, I don't know the name of it, but the river that's next to the Walmart over there at Pikeville, it got up so high, excuse me, but and it flooded out. I think that was one of the reasons. And then two, I don't think that they dredged like the rivers and the creek banks and ditches and stuff and cleaned them up from the last flood, the last major flood back in 2022. I don't think none of the areas did that. So I just think, I'll just go ahead and say allegedly or whatever, but in my opinion, that money went somewhere. Must have felt pretty good and must have went in somebody's pockets, because that was a whole lot of money that happened in that flooding stuff of July 2022. And I'd say the same stuff that happened this time around. It's just like with all them hurricanes and stuff that's happened ever since I've been alive and knew enough to know of or whatever. Realized it back in July 2022. People know where to go. Like, you'll see it start posting, and since we have social medias nowadays, like Facebook and stuff, people will start posting it, job cleanups and stuff like that on Facebook and online stuff. Something other. It'll be a little bit of good money before above minimum wage or whatever. You'll start seeing them post, I'm sure. You do every time there's like a hurricane or something like that. And people like that, who's always done them kind of jobs, they know where to go, because they know where to get that money and they know where to get that free stuff. And a lot of people who hand out that stuff, in my opinion, allegedly, I seen it firsthand though. They ain't a doubt in my mind. But anyways, they know how to hoodoo the system or whatever. They know how to write them grants. Allegedly. But the truth is the truth. They know how to write them grants and they know how to play the system. Yeah, the system knows how to play us too, but they know how to play the system. Anyways, I'll check the temperature again here. Yeah, it's below 30 degrees. But yeah, you'll start seeing that. You'll start seeing people taking advantage of it. Anytime there's anything handed out or anything. That's why America's in the situation it's in my opinion, allegedly or whatever, is because you got so many takers and not enough givers. And I should rephrase that, I guess. You don't have as many givers of people with their pockets full is what you do. Givers. Unfortunately, people that don't have nothing to give, they're the first one to give. Most of the time, people who have no money, the poor people, people with good hearts, they're the ones that help you out and give you the most. It's the people who are tightwads or have their money pockets full or have big time money, like billionaires and your multi-millionaires. They're the ones that won't give you nothing. Or the narcissistic people who would just like to help out other people before they'd help out you, just to see you suffer. That's how it goes in life. Truth is the truth, allegedly. But we all know the truth is the truth. There ain't no denying the truth. It is what it is. But the only place that I know of, and I could be wrong, but this time around when it comes to the flooding and stuff, the only thing that was really affected this time around was majorly that I know of. And I'd say that they got probably hit almost just as bad as they did before would be the up there towards Neon. And I didn't go up in there because I have no business going up in there. But anyways, I'd say that they were probably hit pretty bad during this flood of February 2025. And there might have been places in Jenkins, Kentucky, that might have been hit pretty bad too. And maybe some places in around Weisberg might have started getting hit pretty bad, but it still wouldn't be nowhere. I'm not saying it wasn't bad, but I'm just saying it wouldn't be nowhere to the degree of what it was back in July of 2022. And then I think the places that got hit worse this time around, February 15th, 2025, was over at Pikeville, and maybe some places over in Pike County. And then I think there was a lot of places, but they always flood no matter what. They're just so bad about flooding. It's Perry County and also Knott County. It don't take them much at all to flood like that. But I do think that they got hit pretty bad. And then I will have to switch hands. My fingers are freezing to death. I'm gonna get frostbite. So I'm gonna have to cut this video off pretty soon. But anyways, Knott County is really bad. It's been like that, and I'm 43 years old, but it's been like that all that I was aware of all my life whenever I became aware of stuff like that. It's always so bad about flooding and stuff. And so I would say Perry County, Knott County, and Pikeville. And I'd say there was other places too in Pike County that got hit pretty bad. I think my ex-in-laws and where my ex lives at with his family over on Elkhorn Creek in Pike County, I think the little holler that they live up in, where that bridge is to get over to where their holler is or whatever, if I'm not mistaken, I think it got washed out. But they do have another route to get out of their holler with. And I think people were still driving over top of that bridge, so it must not have completely washed out. But I think the water did get up pretty high up on like Elkhorn Creek and towards Elkhorn City, from my knowledge. But I don't know. I've not been over there, like I said. And but I think the major places was Pikeville and Perry County and Knott County in eastern Kentucky that I know of. And I think Harlan got hit pretty bad, but I'm not really sure about Harlan County. I don't know enough about Harlan County. I mean, obviously I've been there before, but I don't go there much, and I don't have very much knowledge when it comes to Harlan or Cumberland, those parts of, or even like Bell County, those parts of eastern Kentucky. Because I've lived a pretty sheltered life all my life, and I've pretty much just stayed around where I live at. I know a little bit about Pike County, but not much. And I've been to other places in Kentucky, obviously, but I don't know too much about it. I don't even know everything about Letcher County, and I've lived here all my life. There's places in Letcher County that I'm unaware of, or I've never been to on my own, and I'd probably get lost at if I tried to go on my own. Because like I said, even though I'm 43 years old, I've lived a very, very, very sheltered life. I've always been a homebody. I'm still a homebody, and I enjoy being a homebody. So there's going to be a lot of places that I'm not familiar with. But anyways, I just wanted to let you all know that I'm good. My daughters and I are safe and protected and good, and I'm thankful and grateful that we are, and we wasn't affected. But there's going to be a lot of people in other places in Kentucky who definitely were affected this time around. And so, and I don't know everybody who is or was or wasn't or whatever. I don't know much of nothing. But I do know how it works now. I've seen that firsthand. I'm not going to get into it in this video. I'm freezing to death and I'm still out here. But anyways, I will talk about my experience in a longer video of the flood of July 2022 in a different video sometime. I don't know when that'll be, but sometime I will talk about that and what all I seen and how I interpreted things, since it is my channel, my point of view, or whatever. And I try to be as honest as I can be with pretty much everybody. I mean, obviously, I'm not 100% honest about anything in life, but we all have our flaws. We all do our sins, but I'm a pretty honest person for the most part. But I will tell you my truth and my side of things, allegedly, but whenever I do that video. But I'm not going to do it right now because I'm freezing to death. And so I'm going to have to get in here in the house. But before we do, I'll go out here and read the thermometer again and see what the temperature is. See if it's changed any at all. But this is how much snow we have and stuff. And so, y'all can see, there's little red berries starting to be on that tree, I guess for spring. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But I'd say this right here snow, what little bit we got, and it might keep on snowing, I don't know. But anyways, I'd say that will make it bad again, because the ground is all saturated and stuff, soaking wet. It looks like it's getting colder to me back up there. But anyways, if we get any more snow or rain, well, it's obviously going to rain some more in the next few months. It usually does anyways, whenever it becomes the spring time of the year and stuff. Usually that's all it does is rains. So I'd say we'll see. Unfortunately, my guess is, and I hope I'm wrong, But I'd say we'll see more flooding come this spring to Kentucky. I think that's always going to be an issue. Even if they do clean up or build stuff or dip the ditches or whatever, I think it's always going to be an issue because like how I felt ever since I became aware of stuff after being a child or whatever and living here all my life. I've always said that living here all my life is like living in a swamp. This ground and stuff right here, it ain't nothing but clay. So it's just like living in a swamp area. But and then too, here in eastern Kentucky or whatever, you got your mountains. And then when the mountains gather so much rain or snow, whatever it is, whenever it starts draining or melting or whatever, where's it going to go? So it drains off the mountains and the hillsides and goes right back in the little hollers and valleys and stuff. Right here where I live this is actually considered a valley. The valley of the mountain there. That's what that's considered, is the valley. But anyways, I'm freezing to death and I'm afraid I'm going to get frostbite. So I'm going to get off here and I'll talk to y'all later. That was just a little weather update. And I appreciate every one of y'all who watched my videos. And I will talk to you later. And I thank you and have a great day. Talk to you later. I'm out. Bye.